fellas, it's main event time.
It's time, it's time. This has been boiling and brewing for so many months, and it comes to a head in the main event of Emergency Response. Mike Outlaw defends the Cutting Edge title against Jake Lander in a ladder match here tonight.
I tell you what, this has gotten very personal, very heated. Not just a championship match, this is a grudge match, Robbie. Both these guys, both with huge contingents of fans here in the Proving Ground. I really expect to see a split crowd here in this.
No kidding, you saw the fan base for Lander, and you saw the fan base for Outlaw. This crowd is 50-50 on this match, and I can tell you one thing. Lander's got to be thinking right now, from back in July, man, I can't let another loss happen to Mike Outlaw. Remember, Lander lost that title 2 consecutive falls in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Indeed, and that was one of the worst days in Lander's career. That kid has had a rocket strapped to his back. He is absolutely killing it. He was on the roll of a lifetime here when Mike Outlaw defeated him for that Cutting Edge title. And I tell you what, Mike Outlaw, he is a guy that's paid his dues. He is a guy that's built up a fan base, and he is a guy that turns out tremendous matches. But he's never been a champion here.
No kidding, but take a look. Outlaw denies the handshake. I think twice now. Lander's going to try one more time to get a handshake and good sportsmanship out of Mike Outlaw. And Mike Outlaw shakes the hand, begrudgingly, but he shakes the hand.
Indeed. And he is definitely...
Oh, Lander with a huge drop kick and now hammering away on Outlaw. Lander is not going to let that title slip out of his grasp again.
That was one heck of a start by Lander to pull that beautiful drop kick right in the face of Mike Outlaw. I didn't see that coming, and I tell you, Mike Outlaw didn't either, Rob.
Lander was catching a case with the fans right quick. Lander, don't forget the reason you're here, buddy. And Outlaw, clothesline over the top rope. Lander's out.
Out and down.
This thing's already on the outside, and we haven't been going for a minute and a half.
Oh. And Mike Outlaw now definitely back in the game, and he's got Lander in trouble out here right now, Rob.
And now take a look. Lander caught with a right hand. And again,
Mike Outlaw, he has fought Jake Lander with a vengeance. I tell you, it is unbelievable. Once Outlaw finally captured gold, he was not going to let it slip back through his fingers, Rob.
And Lander sent lower back into the ring apron, the hardest part on the ring. And Mike Outlaw's really going to go after his back now.
And Lander is determined.
Outlaw's got a ladder. Outlaw's got a ladder.
He's not going in the ring with it either, Rob. I thought he was heading for that belt, but no, he's got something else in mind, and I don't know what the hell it is.
What the hell is Outlaw doing?
Raining blows down on Jake Lander. It's a bad day to be Jake Lander.
Outlaw 10 shots to Lander.
Now he's got something else in mind.
What's he looking for? Outlaw slides in, off the ropes, look out. Oh, and he just chucked the ladder at him.
Utilize that ladder as a weapon, and I tell you what, we've seen a certain viciousness start to come out of Jake Lander. Not the fun-loving kid that first hit these indies. He has got a serious mean streak in him now, Robbie.
I remember when Lander won the title. I remember when he lost the title. Jake Lander was so passionate about having that title, and he still is. He's letting the aggression get to him, though. I've said it time and time again. Lander can't let the emotion get to his head in this type of situation.
I think it is, Rob. Lander doesn't seem like the same kid he used to be, I'm telling you. And I mean, it may serve him well in wrestling, but there's no doubt this kid's running on raw anger and emotion.
And now Lander, you always see it all the time. You see Lander, he keeps his eye on the prize and he knows what he's fighting for. But then once that starts to slip farther and farther from his grasp, the aggression kicks in, and Jake Lander really starts to overthink things, and that is when he's at his weakest point.
I tell you what, I sometimes wonder as we see this what lengths Lander's willing to go to. I worry about the lengths he may be willing to go to, Rob.
I've seen Jake Lander in no disqualification matches before. Jake Lander is not one to be scared of a little risk taking. I've seen Jake Lander be thrown onto a pile of chairs. I've seen him defeat a man that was about 3 times his size. Jake Lander knows what he's doing.
Jake Lander's leaving that belt wide open right now. He needed to hurry, and he did.
No kidding there, but Jake Lander needs to remember, keep that emotion in check. And Lander looks like he's doing a decent job of it right now. Lander trying to set something up here.
I don't know what the hell Lander's got in mind. I know this. It won't be fun for Outlaw if Lander executes whatever plan he's got cooking.
Now Jake Lander, knife edge chop to Mike Outlaw.
And I tell you what, Lander's got a look in his eye tonight, Rob.
No kidding there. Take a look at Lander. Nice forearm to the jaw. And Lander, you're going to bring it in, and Lander caught with a huge back body drop. Down onto the ladder, he almost broke in half.
Good God almighty. That's got to be it. Jake Lander. Oh, God.
No kidding there. Now take a look. Outlaw trying to will himself back up to his feet. Outlaw's up. Lander's still writhing in pain in the corner.
Lander can get up. My God, his back could be broken.
Lander might have a couple of cracked discs.
Right here, Robbie. Wait, Lander's got an ankle, Rob.
Now
holding on for dear life.
Lander not letting Outlaw up there, and Lander with a huge boot.
Boy, howdy, he got all of that. And Mike Outlaw took that right on the jaw.
Lander wants his title back. Outlaw thrown into the corner. What's Lander looking for here? Takes the ladder, shoves it into the midsection.
My God, look at the viciousness of Jake Lander.
Drops Outlaw, now drops the ladder in the center of the ring. And Outlaw caught with a boot to the midsection and rights and lefts. Outlaw completely unprotected here, and a right hand to the jaw.
And Lander recovered from that horrible fall onto the ladder to get back in the driver's seat and look at the offense. Lander is laying on, well, the ladder
wait
is
a second, wait a second.
The offense.
What's Lander looking for? Lander's going up top, I think. Don't tell me. Away, Outlaw out of the corner.
Too much time for whatever Lander had planned, and Outlaw saved his own bacon there, bud.
And Lander in trouble, thrown off the top rope.
This is incredibly brutal and incredibly punishing, Rob. Unbelievable. 2 of the hottest talents on the independent circuit fighting over a belt and using ladders to do it. My God.
Lander's not going to have a very great Saturday night after this match. I tell you what, he just caught that ladder right where he doesn't want to catch that ladder.
That was a rough way to go. You don't want to ride that ladder out of town that way.
And now take a look. Outlaw with the ladder.
And Lander out.
Outlaw keeping his eye on Lander as well as the prize. Right hand
in for good measure, and it looks
Outlaw
like
thinks
Outlaw's
it might be
headed
enough.
to get that belt, Rob.
But Lander caught him with a right. And there's a kick to the midsection and a knife edge chop to Outlaw again.
I tell you what, the desperation of Lander was evident as he leaped nearly halfway across the ring to snatch Outlaw off of that ladder and preserve this match.
And now take a look. Lander with the ladder set in the corner.
I don't know what he's got cooking. Oh, knife edge chop again, and a big old soup bone to the face, and another chop. Outlaw's bringing the offense, but elevated by Lander.
Wait a second. Lander, Dream Valley driver onto the ladder.
You gotta be kidding me. Now he's going to the top rope.
Lander up top.
Oh, no.
Up top. He just flipped off the crowd and a huge moonsault off the top.
You gotta be kidding me.
Lander shows Mike Outlaw's fan section right in the front row here exactly what he thinks about him.
He told them they were number one, Robbie.
He told them they were number one in sign language, that's for sure. And I'll take a look. Lander climbing up. Outlaw's in trouble.
Outlaw's in big trouble. That was unbelievable. I think Lander's getting his title back tonight. Oh, Outlaw's back on his feet, Robbie. Oh, Lander's he's got a hold of Lander. And,
Caught him.
Oh,
a huge backbreaker.
Unbelievable brutality. We knew this was going to be a Donnybrook, Robbie. Man, oh man, it's living up to the hype.
No kidding there, and take a look. Outlaw is the only man there. Lander's down. What's Outlaw doing with the other ladder?
I don't know what Outlaw's got in mind now, but anything's possible here. We can only sit and wonder.
And now Outlaw picking Lander up. Right hand to the ribs. And Lander fighting back. Forearm to the jaw. Kick to the ACL.
Big boots, the educated feet of Landers paying dividends here.
Nice enziguri.
And wobbly leg, rubber leg.
And a super kick.
He's down on that ladder.
Outlaw's down. Lander has to figure out what he wants to do. Go for the title or go for Outlaw. He's going up to the top rope. Looks like he's going to go after Outlaw.
He's adding more punishment to Outlaw. No doubt about that, Robbie.
Outlaw's in trouble. Lander.
Oh, good God.
Took that ladder right in the gut.
My God. Great timing by Mike Outlaw. Terrible timing for Jake Lander. Lander certainly paid the price, and Outlaw trying desperately to get back to his feet.
And I tell you what, the fans are so far into this match. I just saw in the front row a Lander fan getting in the face and arguing with an Outlaw fan.
I told you this was going to split the crowd, Robbie.
No kidding, and listen to the crowd. Let's go Lander, let's go Outlaw. Split back and forth between the crowd.
And why shouldn't it be? Both these men have earned their fans. Both these men are putting everything on the line to win this belt.
Lander flips back, super kick.
Beautiful, huge super kick from Lander.
Lander not worrying about Outlaw this far. Lander going up. Outlaw caught him by the ankle.
Uh-oh.
Wait a second, electric chair. In a Frankensteiner.
Lander.
They're both down. Lander has to find a way to get up to that title.
I don't know if Harry Houdini ever made an escape that great, Robbie.
I don't think he did. But I'll tell you what, Jake Lander knows exactly what he's doing. Great ring technician.
I tell you what, Lander's got things going his way right now. He may be getting that title back here pretty quick.
Beautiful ring awareness shown by Lander. And now take a look, grabbing after the ladder that's on the ground again.
Setting it up for trouble is what he's setting that up for.
No kidding there. Outlaw climbing to the corner.
Wait a minute, Jake.
And Lander setting up the opposite corner, the ladder, and now.
What the hell does Lander got in his mind here, Robbie?
I mean, with all that time he just spent, he could have had the title way above his head. I'm telling you, Lander's letting the emotion get to him. Lander into the corner.
Huge reversal. Big whip in that ladder.
And Outlaw sent into it. And Lander, wait a second, sticking his leg into the, in between the rungs and the rope.
He's tied Outlaw up. Outlaw's trapped, Robbie.
Outlaw's trapped. He has no way of getting out.
Lander's got to go for that belt now. There's
What's
no
Lander
way,
doing? What the hell's he looking for?
Outlaw can stop him.
Lander was looking for the ladder, but he's making sure Outlaw's still out.
I don't know, Rob. I think Lander's popped his cork here. I think he's trying to seriously hurt Outlaw, buddy.
There's no kidding there. The emotions are getting to him. He wants to, he damn near wants to kill Outlaw here. And take a look now.
He wants to end this feud once and for all. My God, Robbie, I told you I was worried about the
what the hell is Lander doing?
Go to.
This is not a good situation.
Jake Lander, my God, no,
up
Jake
top.
Lander, don't do
top
that.
rope. Outlaw got when it comes to coast. He's all tied up. He can't get out of there.
Good God almighty. It's like a car wreck happened in the ring.
No kidding there. Outlaw's hurt. Lander's hurt. There's no way these guys are getting out of this.
Good God, is this title worth it? I know they believe it's worth it, but my God, Robbie, they both have a career to think about.
These guys have got years ahead of them in their career, and they're trying to throw it away. And now a third ladder being introduced into the match.
We know what the winner has waiting for him as a prize. Jake Durden in Mattoon.
No kidding, Jake Durden in about a month's time, a couple weeks in fact, in Mattoon. I mean, take a look. Lander wants to be the one to take out Durden, or at least take on Durden.
That is a hell of a prize waiting for you after you win a brutal match like this. But that's the way it is in the world of pro wrestling.
Take a look, the emotion getting to Lander, as I specified before. Lander yelling in the referee's face, telling him to shut his mouth. That's not a great way to do this. Lander could have been champion by now if he would have just put that ladder in the middle of the ring and let it go. But he's too dead set on hurting Outlaw more than winning that title.
He is looking to prove a point. You are not kidding here. He has blown his cork, Robbie. I said I was worried I'd seen this brewing, and he's taking this too far, Rob.
I saw it coming for a while.
This is the danger zone.
I didn't want to admit it, but I saw it coming for a while. Lander has lost his cool completely. Lander is losing it. Lander doesn't care about the fans. He doesn't care about that title above the ring. He cares about putting Mike Outlaw out of commission and ending his career
what
here
the
tonight.
Hell kind of death trap is he building over there?
And there was a right hand and a forearm.
Back and forth action, pure brutality. My God, Robbie, this is one hell of a match. I'm on the edge of my seat since the bell rang.
Outlaw with a huge Michinoku driver down onto the ladder there.
I don't think that was Lander's plan when he built this thing.
Outlaw having to use the chair and the ropes to keep himself on his feet. And Lander's not letting this thing go either.
Outlaw, come on, go for the belt, for God's sakes.
Wait, Lander. Lander's back up.
This is
shots to the hamstrings.
This is too dangerous, Rob.
And Outlaw's in trouble now.
I can't even get words to come out right now, Robbie. I'm terrified.
What's going on here? They're both set up in a very precarious situation. Lander and Outlaw. And Lander pulling the hair.
Both men desperate. Neither wants to take the ride. The other one's trying to give him. Oh, Rob.
Well, Lander resorting to dirty tactics here. And Lander with the high waist lock. Oh, he's in a bad position. Lost his balance. Shot to the back, and again.
Those ropes are slippery. A lot of sweat. It's hard to hang on to these guys.
Outlaw to the outside.
I think it's for the best, so Rob. It's got to be for the best. My God. Meanwhile, Lander's not letting go of this idea he's got. He is sticking to it like holding on to it like a pit bull.
Hey. What's Lander looking for? Picking Outlaw up. He wants to end his career here.
Oh, and a big haymaker from Outlaw.
Lander off the top turnbuckle. back in the same position they were in before.
Landers in a bad spot here because Outlaw's definitely got an advantage at the moment.
And take a look, Outlaw.
Oh, but Lander anchored himself on that rope somehow.
And now take a look, Lander catching himself back in control, and a right hand to Outlaw.
Huge overhand right. He is trying to take Mike Outlaw for a ride. And I'm telling you, Mike Outlaw don't want to go for that ride.
And now,
don't do it, boys. No.
Lander, come on, you got a career ahead of you.
This isn't worth it, boys. I know it's personal. I know your emotions are heated, boys. It's not worth it.
And Lander with a low blow. I'm telling you, Lander's changed. Catching Mike Outlaw with a low blow.
Oh, my God.
And there's the suplex through the ladder.
Dear God Almighty, Robbie. They've taken it too far.
Outlaw's hurt. He hurt his leg. Look at him grasp the leg.
Unbelievable. Both men down, both men hurt. I don't know if they'll be able to compete again. I don't know if anybody's going to leave here with the belt tonight, Rob.
And now take a look. Lander getting up to his knees. Outlaw was grabbing at his right knee earlier.
That was a rough ride, a brutal ride. And Outlaw paid the price, and Lander still going. And looking like he's going to get that belt back. I don't see any way possible Lander could be stopped now.
And Outlaw, he got kicked to the outside. And look at Lander spending time on the outside with the crowd. And look, a kid just pulled Outlaw up to the apron.
You gotta be kidding me. Unbelievable. And Outlaw with that hand on the ankle.
And Lander kicks him off, and Outlaw still going after him. He's just angering Outlaw here.
And look at Lander. He's lost his mind, Robbie.
Lander he's so
furious.
Determined to take Outlaw out and take that title back. Wait a second.
What is he demanding here?
He's demanding that the referee hold the ladder. And now, wait a second. Lander, don't do this. He's got a career ahead of him just like you do. Lander. Oh, and a low blow from Outlaw.
He had a little glimmer of conscience for 1 second in this match, and it cost him. Lander had a moment of conscience, and he paid the price.
Outlaw, low blow to Lander. Lander was going to end Outlaw's career. And now take a look. Outlaw trying to climb up. Lander is hurt, trying to get himself back together.
Man, Robbie, I'm on the edge of my seat. I don't know how that's going to go. It looks like Outlaw, but Lander's looking. Outlaw's climbing. The belt's just out of reach. And, oh, no.
And Lander with a shot to the lower back with the ladder.
Oh, the brutality of Lander.
And Outlaw, the title's just out of reach. Just out of reach. Wait a second, what's Lander setting up here?
No, not again. Jake, no.
Lander, hey, come on. I said it before. Jake, come on. Is the title worth this much to you?
He's not backing off, Rob. He's not backing off. He's going for broke here. Both these men are in the danger zone 100% here. Careers absolutely on the line.
You've got a whole career ahead of you to win that title. What is wrong? Why are you going for it now? Wait a second, Lander knocks the ladder back over. Both guys are out. Lander might have just expelled his last bit of energy.
I don't know. This is incredibly close. Both men still in this game. Both men incredibly, brutally punished from the opening bell.
And now, Lander setting up the ladder.
Outlaw looks out, Rob.
Outlaw's out. Lander's up. Outlaw had handcuffs. He just hit him in the kidney. Look at Lander. He almost had the title.
He got the handcuffs off his ring jacket and using them as a weapon.
And there, Lander's out cold. Outlaw's alone. And Jake Lander will not take home the title. Mike Outlaw retaining the Cutting Edge Championship.
Unbelievable night at Emergency Response 6. And your winner and still champion after the most brutal ladder match in PGP history is Mike Outlaw.